published, 8:15 EDT, the 23rd of April 2018, updated, 12:10 EDT, the 23rd of April 2018. An amazing image of a huge fog bank engulfing a seaside town is a stark reminder that the unseasonably good weather is on its way out. The gigantic dark cloud rolled over Weymouth in Dorset and plunged it into darkness for 2 hours after it came in from the sea. Experts say the strange weather phenomenon was caused by the amount of moisture in the air above the resort at the end of hot day. Other strange weather conditions cropped up around the country and baffled experts as the mini heat wave came to end. The eerie-looking dark fog cloud is seen engulfing Weymouth, Devon, after rolling in from the sea yesterday evening. This image of what looks like an upside-down tornado off the coast of Budleigh-Salterton, Devon, has baffled experts. The Met Office admitted they were stumped by the photo, saying, "We can't give a definitive answer. It'll remain a mystery and chanting." A fork of lightning strikes Somerset skies as a double rainbow appears in the backdrop after a sunny weekend. This mesmerizing image above the Isle of Wight shows lightning firing down on beaches and fields. The cool fog was blown inland by a sea breeze, and when it met the hot air it became more pronounced. The meeting of the two different air pressures also meant it stagnated. Another spectacular image which has baffled experts shows what appears to be a tornado near the town of Budleigh-Salterton in East Devon on Sunday afternoon. Iona Wilkins was stunned by the unusual sight and said, "The formation appeared to be many miles out to sea. I carried on with my stroll around the cliffs and noticed about 10 minutes later that it had disappeared. It was odd." The Met Office admitted they were stumped by the bizarre effect as well. A spokesman said, "That is very strange indeed. We can't give you a definitive answer, I'm afraid. Our meteorologists have suggested anything from fog swirling, although there wasn't enough wind shear on Sunday to generate this, to a large flock of seabirds taking off. It will remain a mystery." A tawny owl swoops across a sea of bluebells with its wings gently skimming the spring flower near Billericay in Essex. Photographer Nick Hurst, 49, said, "I was particularly fortunate to capture this series of images in private woodland. I was able to photograph this tawny owl framed by the warmth of the late afternoon sun as it touched the tide of colored flowers on the woodland floor. It was an exhilarating and moving experience." The tawny owl is one of the most common owls in Britain, but a very rarely seen bird due to their nocturnal habits. Typically they are found in woodlands and are very territorial, feeding on small rodents, rats, mice, rabbits and voles. With the late spring and burst of warmth over the weekend, bluebells have flourished into bloom, transforming woodlands into wonderlands awash with colour throughout Essex. The surprising conditions attracted local photographer Paul Gibbard, who ran out in the street to capture the magical images. Although temperatures reached 24.5 C in parts of the country, the superb weather was offset by thunderstorms and lightning. The Isle of Wight was lit up blue and purple as stunning weather conditions dazzled in the skies above the small island. Elsewhere, stunning photos showed forks of lightning piercing through the sky against the backdrop of a double rainbow. The striking photographs were captured as heavy rain, thunder and lightning hit the country after a sunny weekend. The two rainbows arched across the sky over Somerset as the weather turned stormy. The images are a reminder that the mini heat wave has come to an end as rain hits the country and temperatures struggle to reach 60 F, 15.5 C. Scotland and northern England could experience lows of 5 C with snow and ice returning in a rewind to winter this evening. Luckily, many Britons spent the weekend lapping up the warm weather, flocking to beaches and parks. A huge fog bank engulfed Weymouth in Dorset and plunged it into darkness after it rolled in from the sea yesterday. The strange weather event was caused by moisture in the air above the resort at the end of an unseasonably hot day. Known as advection fog, the phenomenon occurs when warm, moist air blows over colder water or air. This causes the hotter air to rapidly cool down, forming water vapor that shapes into a vast invisible wall of condensation. The invisible water vapor condenses, forming a fog bank, a dense mass of fog typically seen at sea. The meeting of the two different air pressures meant the bank stagnated, allowing it to maintain its shape for 2 hours. Experts are baffled at what appears to be an upside-down tornado pictured off the coast of Budleigh Salterton in Devon on Sunday afternoon. The dark inverted funnel shape could be the result of fog swirling or a large flock of seabirds taking off, according to the Met Office. Fog swirling occurs when strong winds, particularly at sea, whip up fog into strange shapes. Sunday's unusually hot weather generated fog off the coast of much of southern England as hot air interacted with cold ocean waters, but according to the Met Office's meteorologists, there wasn't enough wind shear on Sunday to generate fog swirling. Flocks of seabirds have also been known to create dark shapes in the sky when they take off in large groups. Shorebirds group tightly together to help them navigate and to make it harder for predators to attack them. Yesterday's London Marathon was the hottest in its 38-year history, with peaks of 23.5 C. The previous record was 22.7 C. Saturday night saw heavy rainfall and lightning across the southwest and southeast of England, which moved up to more central and northern areas in the early hours. Yesterday's highest UK temperatures were recorded in Gravesend, Kent 76.1 F, 24.5 C, Norwich and Southend-on-Sea in Essex, both 75.1 F, 24 C. Britons were spotted enjoying the spring sunshine on Wimbledon Common in southwest London yesterday, but the mini heat wave has come to an end as rain hit the country. Temperatures struggled to reach 60 F, 15.5 C, today, but temperatures at the London Marathon today peaked at a record 28.5 C, pictured people enjoying the sunshine on Wimbledon Common. Britons woke up to temperatures hotter than Africa on Sunday and have headed to beaches and parks, Brighton pictured, to make the most of summer-like conditions before the UK rewinds to winter this week. Sunbathers are pictured on the beach in Brighton on Sunday as they enjoy the last of the good weather for around a week. The biggest coastal dash of the year has seen 125,000 visitors in Brighton on Saturday and Sunday, with 50,000 in Bournemouth and 25,000 in Blackpool. Day trippers clogged roads, with traffic jams expected on coastal routes including the A23 to Brighton, A31 to Dorset, A30 to Cornwall and M55 to Blackpool. Overnight storms meant PGA professional golfer Chris Reed was made homeless after fire tore through his house when lightning struck the roof. He said he lost everything in the blaze at his £500,000 property in Bembridge on the Isle of Wight. Fire crews rushed to the scene to tackle the huge blaze after lightning is believed to have struck the property's roof. One person who is understood to be a family member of Reed has been taken to hospital by Isle of Wight ambulance service. It is also understood that Mr. Reed and his family lost a pet in the blaze. Dramatic photos of lightning above the sea off Bournemouth and other parts of southern England show huge flashes lighting up the night sky. Yesterday's London Marathon was the hottest race in its 38-year history at 23.5 C. A sunny London is pictured flooded with thousands of people for the 38th London Marathon, which took over the capital. Cold air from the northwest of the UK around Iceland is blamed for the change in weather this week, with cool temperatures set to last until the weekend. Met Office forecaster Greg Dewhurst said, "We'll go down to 14-15 C highs in midweek, with hints of cooler air following from the northwest. Showers could be wintry from Tuesday over Scottish mountains, with hail-in showers in other parts. Patchy grass frost is possible in the north from midweek, with 2 sea lows in Scotland and colder air possibly following. But at least most people are used to the cool weather after the cold March and start to April." The Forth Bridge in Scotland is pictured in blue cloudy skies on Saturday morning as a steam train passes over the iconic structure. Sightseers and rail enthusiasts got a rare glimpse of a steam train crossing the Forth Bridge in Scotland. Campers made the most of the hot weekend. One man is pictured sitting in the sun in Rotherham, Kent. A boat is pictured sailing along the River Thames in Berkshire as Britain was treated to summer-like weather conditions over the weekend. Happy Sunday. Walkers are pictured alongside the River Thames in Sonning, Berkshire yesterday afternoon as the sun shines.